Hey, what's up, everybody? This is week 4 of the NABZ Draft League. I'm very excited. First 3 weeks we went 2-1, so I'm currently doing pretty well in the standings. So hoping to keep up that streak right now. Let's just go ahead and jump right into this. Full disclosure: I didn't have a whole lot of time this week to team prep, so hopefully what I've prepped for my opponent this week will still be pretty good. This week we are going up against Nebulous and his Aussie Heat Waves here. It's a really good looking team, although to be totally honest, I'm not as worried about it as I was with my first two matches. They both had some very expensive picks that were really good in the sun. And I don't think my opponent this week is going to be able to utilize the sun as well as my first two opponents were. So because that's the case, I'm going to have to worry about him, trying to counter it, maybe setting up the rain. He also might lean into it and go Typhlosion. So we'll have to see. So here is what I have prepared for this week. So, we're already on Jumanji 2's screen. Jumanji 2, I don't actually expect to be doing very much here. The biggest thing that we're going to have here is Mushroom Dan. A lot of what my opponent's team is focused around is going to be that beat-up mouse hold into potentially, boosting that Rage Fist on Annihilate and boosting that damage on Archaludon. That's what I'm most worried about here, and it seems like a lot of his team is catered towards that, so I definitely need a way to redirect that, and I chose Rocky Helmet, Brute Bonnet, so that we can get that Rage Powder, do a lot of damage to Mousehold if it decides to use that beat up or that Population Bomb here. I'm a little bit worried about it using Safety Goggles, so on top of that, I'm also running Knockoff on my Roaring Moon this week. I gave it just enough speed to outspeed, max speed, Timid, Mousehold, so it should always be able to knock off if that's what we end up needing to do. On top of that, Ironhead should be able to one-shot Enamorous if he decides to bring that out, and the Terra Steel will let me do that even through Intimidate, as he does have access to that with Scrafty. Lost in New York, I'm once again going full offensive with. Every single time I run the eject pack set, it completely ruins me. So I'm not running a jetpack again this week. Who knows what I'm going to do next week, though. But we're just going max damage, going for high damage eruptions, weather balls, and that earth power for the Archaludon, which I'm really worried about here. As my way to set Trick Room, I'm bringing in Melbourne the Chandelure. Give it access to Heat Wave, Shadow Ball, Trick Room, and Protect. Nothing too fancy here. Just going to try to set up Trick Room with it, and then going to try to do a lot of damage with Heat Waves and Shadow Balls. Roy the Boy is also coming this week. I think he's going to be really good into his team, honestly. Not with Intimidate, though. The Technician value that I'm going to get from using Triple Axle against his team, it's going to be able to one-shot a lot of key threats on his team. It will one-shot Enamorous if I'm able to land all 3 hits. If he runs a weaker Iron Leaves, then it should be able to one-shot that. And it should be able to one-shot Murkrow if he decides to run Focus Sash on that, as well as Poltergeist. So a lot of good targets for that, and the Technician also boosts Mach Punch there. If I decide I need some faster damage. And then, yeah, lastly, there's Jumanji 2 there. Going for a classic set, Hydro Steam, Flamethrower, Dragon Pulse, Protect. Running Covert Cloak because I don't want to get fake outed by the Scrafty or snarled by anything that he might be running that on, particularly Archaludon. If he's running an Assault Vest set, he's almost definitely running Snarl on that. So hopefully it goes well this week. Like I said earlier, I didn't have too much time to prep for this one, but yeah, I hope it goes well, and I will see you guys in 2 seconds. Alright, he's got pretty much everything I'm worried about. Mousehold is Grass, Annihilate is Water, Archaludon is Fairy, Poltergeist is Water, Murkrow is Fairy, and Enamorous is Stellar. And he's got Mousehold beat up with both Annihilate and Archaludon. He's got Grass Mousehold, so he can ignore that redirection, and Knockoff isn't going to mean anything. And then he's got Murkrow for Tailwind, so my speed tiers aren't going to matter. And Enamorous I was worried about in the first place. I think we're still going to go with our OG strat, start Rory Calhoun and Mushroom Dan. I think that's a really good start. Let's run Lost in New York in the back, and Spring Jumanji 2. And that might be what we do every game. Hit him up with a GLHF. Okay. That Archaludon is scary. But... oh, you know what? He did not bring Scraggy this week, which I was a little bit worried about, so I don't have to worry about Intimidate, so that's cool. I'm worried that is Focus Sash Mousehold. In which case, just one Acrobatics isn't going to do it. Bam, and rah 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 rah. Okay, that's either going to be Follow Me, Bulk Up, or Beat Up. Okay, so... we're gonna go for Acrobatics. That is Terra Water Annihilate. Ugh. Maybe we can kill Rah 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 before anything happens to me. Maybe. We will do that and... yeah, let's go for it. I don't know if that was the right play or not. It probably wasn't, but I was running out of time. Here's that. I did not Spore, did I? Yep. Oh, it's Citrus Berry. It's good to know. Drain Punch. Did about half. Okay. I think we Acrobatics into this slot again. And now we Spore? He might protect that slot, which would be really awkward. Let's Spore here. Okay, so we should kill with Acrobatics. That Drain Punch is... oh, that's nasty. But it is asleep. Nope, that is Safety Goggles Annihilate. Murkrow. Interesting. He could protect Annihilate here. Well, he probably won't. He's probably going to Tailwind and Drain Punch. So, I think I'm going to... let's go ahead and protect and... actually, no, we can just... oh, wait, Safety Goggles, it's immune to Rage Powder. Oh, this is terrible. See if Sucker Punch is gonna do reasonable damage here. Yeah, I'm not a fan of what he's done to me. It's barely anything. Okay, he's probably gonna attack into the Roaring Moon slot now. Let's swap into Torkoal and... actually... I guess we can try to Spore Geo here. Ugh. Oh. Alright, well. There he goes. Nope, I'm not running, I'm not running a jetpack. I keep thinking I am. Okay, I guess we'll weather ball here. Maybe Terrafire. Oh, I could die. Let's just regular weather ball and sucker punch this slot. We really need to take care of this ape. Yeah, that safety goggles is such a nightmare. Okay, there's some damage. Final Gambit. Okay, I'm fine with that. Would have been neat if that survived, but okay. Who do I want to send out here? Let's go back into Rory Calhoun. It's Cloud9, this is probably a Namorous. Okay. If that's not Choice Scarfed, we should be okay. That was Tailwind expired. Hopefully he doesn't wake up and get it back immediately. It's oh, it might be Overcoat, which means I won't be able to put it to sleep. Okay, we need that Murkrow to not wake up here. What's its Terra? It's Terra Stellar. Does Overcoat make it immune to Rage Powder? I don't actually know how that works. Is that Terra Stellar? I hope it's not Scarfed. Please don't be Scarfed. No! Oh, Ring Dance! Well, that doesn't work with Springtide Storm. I don't know if he knows that. Oh, but there goes my Photosynthesis, though. That sucks. It's Scarfed! Ugh! That really sucks. That really, really sucks. Oh, his Tailwind... I didn't look at his side, I only looked at my side. It doesn't tell you about opposing Tailwind. Okay. Well, if he's Scarfed, that should be okay. I guess we just try to kill it now. I think it's still a bigger threat than Murkrow. What does this Murkrow have? Snarl, Rain Dance, Tailwind. We seen a fourth move? I don't think we have. It's probably Foul Play. It's not Scarfed. Did I just do my calcs wrong? No! It was the last turn of Tailwind, that's why. Okay. Okay, we're all on the same page now. You can call me an idiot in the comments. Stellar Terra Blast. That's not what I wanted to see. Oh, man. I got so countered this game. Okay, well that was pretty much what I was worried about, was Mousehold and Annihilate with the Nebulous and Murkrow. Let's try this again. Obviously Brute Bond, it's not coming this time. It was so unbelievably countered with Terra Grass, Safety Goggles, Overcoat. And that Murkrow's got Rain Dance. Yeah, I think starting Roaring Moon is still the right call. Kind of force him into Follow Me. Can we do Roaring Moon Austin, New York? Roaring Moon Melbourne could be good. Yeah, let's try that. Let's run Torkoal in the back, and Jumanji 2. God, I'm getting so countered here. It's giving me a stomachache. Let's see if he changes things up, though. So we know that an Emrys isn't Scarfed, so I should be able to one-shot it with Iron Head. I don't know if it's Focus Ashed, though. That could also be kind of a big problem. No, Mousehold doesn't have it. That has Citrus Berry. I don't think it's Focus Sash. I think that'd be weird if you ran that. There they are. Guess I could have tried to knock off Spore if I decided to bring Brute Bonnet again, but I don't think it was worth it. Yeah, let's do an Acrobatics Heat Wave. I gotta prey on Heat Wave here. No, Terra right off the bat, okay. Means unfortunately I'm not going to be doing that much damage with Heat Wave or Acrobatics. that. There goes Melbourne. And now, I don't know what to do. I've pretty much lost on turn 1. I completely forgot that that's what this whole thing is. Okay, I need him to mess up here. By knockoff and eruption. I might be okay if he uses follow me. Kills Rory Calhoun. Let's go for it. Ah, lost on turn 1 though. There's that. Rage Fist into Torkoal. Okay. So that'll probably kill. Yep. Okay, well. This is my last hope here. See, we'll knock off here. Rory Calhoun is going to be faster. Pretty sure. I can't look at their stats from the screen. I don't know why I thought I could. Alright, let's knock off here, because that should kill, and... Let's go for... What could even have? Flamethrower, I think, is the best option. Okay. He's probably gonna send out Murkrow, get Tailwind up, make that faster, and then kill me. That's what I'm assuming is gonna happen. Geo, I believe that's his Murkrow. Yep. Okay, let's protect and hope. Hope that's what he Rage Fists. That's pretty much all we can do. I don't even know if Dragon Pulse will kill, honestly. I mean, is this too obvious? Is the Protect super obvious and he's just gonna Rage Fist into Jumanji 2? I don't know. It's a bit of a dice roll here. Yep, it was too obvious. It was incredibly obvious. Okay. Oh, I could have maybe come back from that one if I predicted that, but... Okay, thanks. GG Nebulous. That was a very fast obliteration. Ugh. Alright. Well, hopefully next week goes a little bit better than that. I'll see you all then.